In today's video, we passed almost over 50 people, avoided a few pileups, and still won. This race was a great way to end the season, and bringing home some serious rewards was absolutely sick. Without further ado, let's get straight into some racing.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, go!
Now, as you guys can see from the start, I established a pretty big gap to begin with. Getting off in the front and being the first into the single track for my group was definitely a significant part of winning this race.
I don't think so. They went first.
The race was supposed to start at 10:30.
Who told you that?
The website?
Interesting.
For some context, this guy was in the 13 to 14 age category and he missed his race because they go 2 minutes before I did. Now right here, I really tried off that start and I was a little bit gassed and I was scared this guy was going to drop me. But I was hanging on by a thread, you know, I was on the pain train, but I was able to stick with him until we got to the double track. Coming up here, it was kind of a blessing that I was kind of gassed because if I got in front of him, there was a massive pile up, so you guys will see what happens next, but good thing I didn't get in front of this guy. Right here after that crash, I took a little bit of time to recover, and I didn't attack because I wanted to show respect after someone crashes, you know, but I was just recovering, and eventually I got on the gas because I felt good.
Can I get a pass? Can I get a pass?
Yeah.
As you guys can see, the theme of this video is I'm going to be passing a lot of people because they started a younger age category before we went. And it gets a little sketchy with some of the passes, you know. Some of them, it's kind of close, handlebars almost touch, but racing's racing, and on single track, you gotta do whatever you can to pass people. Throughout this forest section, this woody section right here, the trees are really close and it's pretty sandy, so it gets a little sketchy in some of the corners. You know, almost clipping handlebars, it's a little sketchy, so gotta stay alert, gotta stay focused, and more importantly, keep power on the pedals. Right here, this is exactly what I was talking about. You see all these roots, all these trees super close together. Gets a little sketchy, and it's actually really hard to pedal because it almost feels like you're being bounced around throughout the roots, and your back wheel loses traction on the ground. Especially passing through here is a little rough, but this guy, he gets over, so I always really appreciate when riders get over and let me pass, you know, when there's a faster rider behind them. Ultimately, everyone's just going for the fastest time. It doesn't matter if you like beat someone, but you just want to have the fastest time out of everyone. In a race, it's crucial to carry speed from the double track onto the single track because you want to conserve all your energy and have the highest amount of speed to result in the best result. Now, all the time that's not possible because, prime example right here, There's some slower riders in front of me. You just got to get the pass. Be kind in races, especially because you don't want a racer that won't let you pass, because that always sucks.
Can I get a pass? Yeah, well, we'll just wait till the double track. Keep going, go. All right.
Go, 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 go. Go, David. Hey, David.
Hello. Leader. Yeah.
Looking back on this, I kind of sound like a dork saying leader, but I don't know. I was just following what the other guys told me to say because I just wanted to get passes as quick as I can to get my best time out there.
Thanks. Ryder, can I get a pass?
All right, right here, guys, this is exactly where things start to kick up a little bit. The terrain gets flatter, and some super punchy climbs come up soon. So through this section, it can either make or break your race run. You have to stay on the pedals. There's some sketchy rocks, trees in the way. So don't crash, stay on the pedals, and stay out in the front is the main objective.
Hey, I thought you could pass.
Now, during the race, I couldn't hear what this guy said, so listening to it back on the GoPro, I feel kind of bad not saying, like, thank you or something, but I was just, I don't know, I was really focused. I didn't want to crash. I was really trying to have good lines and stick to them, and this guy here, we passed him on the left. Now this upcoming section right here is a little tricky because it's almost like we're riding up a jump track. You guys see we're like going over these jumps. Up here we have to stay to the left because if you look to the right, there's like a whole wooden drop. We passed that guy, and during the race I did not know there was a guy on the bridge. So when he said good job, it kind of scared me. If you're passing on the right.
What's up?
I'm pretty sure that's my friend's younger brother, so shout out him. Right here, this is really steep. The camera does not do it justice, but it's actually super steep right here. That's a good friend to my left there. Raced with him, Ella Cross, did the pre-ride with him there too. Right here, I'm going 110% right now because I really want to. On the double track, you want to pass as many people as you can before you get into the single track because it is a lot harder to pass on the single track.
Can I get a pass whenever? Thanks. On your left. In the middle. There we go.
Right now, I'm really close to catching the 13 to 14 leaders ahead of me because I've passed around 30 people. And right now, we're getting to the big downhill section where everyone's going to be cheering, you know, yelling at us. So that's going to be super sick.
Ryder.
Head downhill now. Come on.
Right here, I'm shooting a little sprint attack on the left-hand side because I want to get in front of this guy before we get into the dual slalom track. And right here, I'm gassed. I'm hanging on for dear life. I just want to keep a lead. I look behind me a little bit, and he's right behind me. Right here, I just want to make sure that I'm pumping all the rollers that I can to get speed. And I'm doing a pretty good job of that there. Quick look behind and back on the rollers. And here we get back into the finish chute for lap 1. Now, that's only lap 1 of 2, so now the real battle starts to begin right now. Right here, I'm doing a lot of watts right here. I remember I was trying super hard to do a sustained effort up this hill, up this very long hill, because you guys can't see on GoPro, but it's pretty steep. Here I catch one rider and pass on the left, and there's going to be many more to catch throughout this second lap.
Have a good ride.
You too.
Now, after getting off of the double track, getting on the single track, I'm trying to pump everything I can to get as much speed out of these rollers that I can to save energy. Try to do a little manual. But right here, I need to stay on the pedals if I want a good chance to win. If I want to win this race, because these riders, it's not like they're just like stopped behind me. They're still coming for me. So I need to stay on the pace as I pass all these people. Right here, I'm out the saddle, doing a little sprint. And this is the big hill. This is exactly where I need to pay attention and not crash where the other guys crashed, because that would be a massive threat to making me not win this race. Here comes that super slick section where everyone crashed, or 2 people crashed and piled up, and there we go, made it through. I stayed extra safe through that little slick corner there, going right into that tree, because I wanted to definitely not crash there. Right here, my strategy for the race was to open up on the second lap, because let's say if I just do a little sprint at the end, it's going to maybe save me a few seconds. But if I do a long, sustained, hard effort from the beginning of the second lap, then I'll save lots of time compared to just doing a little sprint saving seconds. Through this part right here, on the first lap, there are a bunch of riders holding me back, but now I don't have those riders holding me back, so I'm going full pinned open. I look behind me, no one's behind me, so I'm going. I don't want to slow, and I don't want to overpace or go too fast and then die, like near the end of the lap, because you need that energy to not crash going fast downhill, because you want to stay stable. You want to have that strong base, strong core, and then we're back on the double track. More torture. Now, right here, I want to stay hydrated because I know it's going to get pretty hot in the second half of this lap, because we only have half a lap to go. We got through the first half. Where we pass a guy on the right there on the double track, and I'm in time trial mode. I'm just keeping a steady pressure on the pedals, probably my threshold pace, I'm guessing, from this race. You can hear my breathing though. I'm trying. My heart rate is probably 185. Just an estimate, just guessing. There's some guys ahead of me just riding the trails. I think they're not even racing, but so we're not going to count them as a pass, but that's okay. Make sure to stick to the end of this video because we end up passing quite a few more people, and the finish is kind of crazy. The finish is something else. Anyway, stick around to see the finish, and more importantly, I need to move up in this race. So not only do I need to stay away from the people behind me, but I need to move up and catch other riders, stuff them behind me. So that's going to be other people. I'm going to have to catch them. You guys can see that punchy climb right there. Slows you down a lot. Oh, here we are approaching another yellow-shirted rider. For some reason, there are a bunch of yellow-shirted guys. You guys will see, like, the next two people we pass have yellow shirts on. In this race, I was, like, kind of tripping out because I thought I passed, like, the same dude, like, 4 different times, but you guys will know what I'm talking about.
Ryder. Dad! Oh, my back. Ryder. Thanks. No problem. Oh my God. In the middle. Ryder. Passing on the inside, thanks.
To 59 in 4th place, Holly Colligan.
Oh my God. GG's. But yeah, what you gotta say to the YouTube?
Subscribe, like and subscribe.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was really fun making this video, and it was always awesome to step on the top spot on the podium. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.